What's up? It's Marvelous Meal Bell. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're good. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I know today's video is in portrait because I wanted to film here today, and filming here in landscape I didn't know how to go about it. I was trying. I even broke the back of my phone. Anyways, what we do for content. Anyways, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I hope you're just taking in your day and enjoying your day, whether you're at work, whether you're with family, whether you're by yourself. Take care of yourself, smile, make yourself happy, do things that make you happy, enjoy your work, watch movies, just be happy. Okay, let's get into the video today. So I was actually going through WhatsApp statuses, as you do, and I heard, and it's not the first time I've heard it, right? People talking about like being a CEO and you calling yourself a CEO, you know, and all of that, and how we have a very weird way of looking at those acronyms, right? We see it as very like this, it's huge. You should not call yourself a CEO except you have a sky office or this or that. And I thought, you know what, you can get this information, but you know, I just felt I should do it. I'm going to talk about who a CEO is and what a CEO does. And I'm going to talk about the second one, who is the COO. You know, lots of us learned this in secondary school in Nigeria, but I'm very sure a lot of us have forgotten it, you know. So I'm with my other phone here, and I'm going to be looking at it because I took some notes so that I could really talk to you guys properly about these topics, right? So first of all, what's the meaning of CEO? CEO is Chief Executive Officer. Okay? That's the name. That's the meaning of CEO, first of all. Now let me read from my notes, right? So the Chief Executive Officer is the highest ranking executive in the company. The CEO is responsible for setting the overall direction and strategy of the company. Now, let's start there. Now, lots of you are doing this already in your various companies, whether it's SMEs or larger organizations. Lots of you are taking up this role already, right? And CEO is also somebody who makes important decisions for the company and is in charge of representing the company to external stakeholders, right? Now, a COO. COO is basically Chief Operating Officer, right? Just as the name says, is responsible for the day-to-day running of the company. This includes managing the company's departments and ensuring that they're working efficiently and effectively to achieve the company's goals. Now, while the CEO is more focused on long-term strategy and external relationships, the CEO is more focused on the internal workings of the company and making sure that everything is running smoothly. Now, both the CEO and COO are very, very important roles in the company, right? And they often work closely together to ensure the success of the business. However, Their responsibilities and focus areas are distinct, with the CEO setting the overall direction and the COO making sure that the company is able to be executed on that direction. So, in essence, what I'm trying to tell you is a CEO is the planner, the strategist, the person who goes out there to look for people to invest in the company, almost like the face of the company, sort of, person who takes those hard ass decisions, right? And the CEO is the person that helps in executing those decisions. So usually in most companies, the CEO is also almost the president. Mostly in most companies, it's also the president, and the CEO and the COO is second in command, basically. Now, why marvelous? Why are you talking about CEO and COO and why are you so random right now? A lot of us have inferiority complexes when it comes to things like this, right? And a lot of us have imposter syndrome. Yeah. Lots of you are taking up these roles in your little companies that you either registered or not registered, or in the way to register, on the way rather to register, and you just see yourself as how, if somebody say, "Oh, see, oh, you're like, oh my God, I never reached that office. I just did do business." I get it, because in this part I know I've gotten some type of drawbacks for me calling myself a CEO. In fact, most of us are more COOs than CEOs in our company, because usually we have one person that helps us to actually get people and investors and things like that for our companies. For some of us, and for the rest of us, we do both. We are both CEOs and COOs to our companies, till we get to a level where we can get somebody else to be one, and then we can concentrate on being the other. It's the same thing as in fashion. You have the creative director in the fashion industry, and even in the film, in the arts, right? And then you have the chief creative director, right? This is somebody who, everything, like I'll use fashion, everything that has to do with the actual outfit, the okay of the final styles of the outfit. Most of the time, the creator of the outfit, but the rest of the time, he sees the sketches that have been created by employees in the company that are meant to sketch, and the person that gives the final decision for what goes on the runway, what goes on the racks, lots of you are doing this for your companies, lots of you are doing this for your businesses, but you have refused to accept the name because you think it is too big a name for you, because you think, I am not up to that level. Before I started calling myself a fashion designer, before I actually started designing, for myself, and before I went to fashion school to learn how to sew, I had been calling myself a fashion designer, because I went to check who is a fashion designer, what do they do, and I realized that I do most of what these people do already, but I'm not answering the name. Mostly because if you answer the name, then they'll be like, you're answering this name, why are you answering this name, how are you fit to answer this name? Because human beings, people would always want to make you check yourself, which is good in some instances. I think as a human being, you have to check yourself all the time, but people will always want to make you check yourself, not in a positive light, more in a negative light. They always want to show you, you're not supposed to call yourself this, you're not up to this level, why are you calling yourself this? You're making yourself look big in the eyes of people. forgetting that that is an office. It is a title, but it's an office, right? It is an office that has a title. The same way you have somebody who's a carpenter, that is your office, and that is the title for that office. The same way you have somebody who is a tailor, and then somebody who is a fashion designer. There are lots of people who are tailors, and that is what they do, right? When you go to like a proper fashion house, in their atelier, you see tailors, you see beaders, you see finishers, right? Finishers are basically people who do the last markings in an outfit. So it could be things like the label, checking for threads, checking for, they're like the detailers basically, who do like the last checks before it goes to the creative director to now check again before they go to the wraps, before they go to the runway. These are all different offices, the same way as a stylist. These are all different offices, and these offices have their titles. So if you're asked, if you're in a corporate setting, or if you go to a business conference and they ask you, oh, hi, how are you? And you're talking to somebody who is an intending investor, for example, because when you go to some of these business conferences, you have people who come there who actually, they've come to invest in companies. And you're asked, oh, so this company, this is your company, for example, like mine, so this is your company. So what is your role in that company? I cannot just say, oh, I'm a business, I'm just the business owner, or no. What is your role in your company? Everything you do in a company, in an organization, they all have titles. So I've come here to tell you, to sort of almost release you from that imposter syndrome straight away. That's something that has been embedded in a lot of us in this part of the world. To not think I am up to this thing yet, even though you are. Anyways, that's most of what I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope I've been able to relay the message in the best and most concise way as possible. If you haven't watched my vlog that I posted, please watch it, and don't forget to subscribe. This button is just down there. It's free. Subscribe, like, share. I'd like to see your comments on this particular topic. Until next time, besos.